Hey folks, this video is going to be dedicated to the albums that I bought at the Great Escapes Fall Festival. They all cost 50 cents. And the only thing that I bought that wasn't 50 cents that weekend was one CD that I got inside the store, and that would be this. I saw this Iced Earth. I think I got 20% off, so I think it was $4. So this is Alive in Athens. It's a 3 CD set. I would have paid the full price. It's got $5 marked on it. And man, Iced Earth is a great band. I've really come to appreciate them. Ooh, I didn't notice this. Each disc has its own like little cover. So this one, this is disc. Oh well, let's show you the disc in order. This is disc 1, and there is the track listing. Disc 2. And then disc 3. And I will say this too, outside of Iron Maiden, I'm not sure anyone else has artwork as good as these guys. So I got Iced Earth, Alive in Athens. That was the one CD pickup. So now let's get into the 50-cent records. If this goes, I feel like this is going too long, I'll take a break and then we'll come back with the back half of it. But we're going to see what we can do. All right, so we're going to kick off with gospel. As soon as I move that out of the way. First up, All-Star Gospel Favorites, Volume 2. A lot of great bands on here. I will point out that because it's sacred music, you'll notice that it's Green Bay Packer colors as opposed to Detroit Lion colors. Just thought I would share that with you. Yeah. So anyway, this has got some great bands on it. The Kingsmen, Statesman Quartet, Blackwood Brothers, Dixie Melody Boys, Bob Wills and the Inspirationals, the Hemp Hills. This is on QCA Records from Cincinnati, Ohio. Just right up the road. Here we go. It's Chime Records is what the label says. That's pretty much Southern Gospel. Then we've got Old Time Religion. What does that say? Old Time Family Religion. And it's a compilation album featuring 3 families. That is the Johnson family, the Carter family, and the Spear family. All 3 famous Southern Gospel groups. You know, the Carter family. Is that Mabel Carter? It is. I think so. Anyway, so I was really excited to pick this up. Love these old gospel albums. On RCA, Camden. Used to kind of odd to see the blue RCA label there. All right, next up is a soundtrack called His Land. This features Cliff Richard, who is is a rock and roll pioneer from the UK. That was my main interest in picking this up. It came out on Light Records. Cliff Richards and Cliff Burrows with the Ralph Carmichael Orchestra and Chorus. So, don't know a whole lot about this beyond that, but that's His Land. Another soundtrack, King of Kings. This is music composed and conducted by Miklos Rosa. I hope I'm saying that right. MCA Classics Soundtracks. So pull that out. MCA Records. Next we have a gentleman that was a regular with, I believe, with the Billy Graham Crusades. That's George Beverly Shea. This is Inspirational Songs. And it came out on RCA Victor. Love that label with the dog on the front. Okay, next up, the Blackwood Brothers Quartet. Songs to soothe the soul during these troubled times. Okay, well, that's what it says on the back. That's what I was reading. But the actual album looks like it's called Fill My Cup, Lord. Here's the songs. It is on RCA. I must have really wanted to get this album right because I somehow managed to pick up two of them. Tennessee Ernie Ford. The Star Carol. Tennessee Ernie Ford sings his Christmas favorites. So, there's the back. And it's on Capitol. Are they both the same? No, this one's a different Capitol label. One's blue, one's black. Okay. This is a gospel vocal group. Truth. Nothing But. There's the songs. And this came out on Paragon Records. Okay, so this next album nearly caused me to have a heart attack because I thought I had something incredible for 50 cents. Phil Keaggy and Sunday's Child. I thought this was this album without an outer cover, and I would have taken it for 50 cents in a second and tried to make my own cover because it's a fairly expensive album. But this is not the whole album. This is just a 12-inch single that has Walk in Two Worlds and Sunday's Child on it. So you can tell from the cover, Phil was heavily influenced by the Beatles, and this is a very Beatlesque album. So, Phil Keaggy and Sunday's Child. Let's kind of use this next album to segue as we're going to go from gospel to country. We've got Hymns of Gold. 20 golden hymns, 20 great artists. These are all country artists. But you see some of them there. So Johnny Cash is on here with I Saw a Man. I'll just pick out some of the ones that grab my eye. Patsy Cline, Just a Closer Walk with These. Roy Clark, Jesus is the Bridge Over Troubled Water. Marty Robbins is on here, You Gotta Climb. Jerry Lee Lewis, The Old Rugged Cross. Ray Price, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. Bill Gaither Trio, Get All Excited. Yeah, so lots of great artists. The Statler Brothers, Are You Washed in the Blood? And seeing how it's 20 artists, 20 golden hymns, I'm guessing this has got the K-Tel treatment, and it certainly does, even though it's put out on Columbia. There are a lot of songs on there. So there you have it. This is Columbia Special Products. But if you're going to get 20 golden hymns on one record, there's probably a little bit of squeezing done to get them in there. Next we got a Christmas album that features mainly country artists. There's a few mainstream. The Wonderful World of Christmas. And this has got artists like Glenn Campbell, Loretta Lynn, Merle Haggard, Jimmy Dean, Freddie Fender, C.W. McCall, Pat Boone, Ray Price. Now, it's kind of funny. So it's a Christmas album, so it's got a nice little home family picture on it. But if they wanted to give a more realistic cover, show the cat when he's decided to go up the tree and knock everything loose. Yeah. Because that's what cats really are doing. And that's what that little guy, he's thinking about. Where is he going to jump on that tree? Yeah. So this was maybe a week before Christmas, not not the night before, because everything would have been destroyed by then. So now we got another comp. I looked at this earlier. It's got 10 songs on it. But it's still in the shrink, so it's picking up a lot of glare. It's Country Stars, Country Nights, Grand Ole Opry on the barn. Isn't that what it says? No, it says Opry Night. Still. All right. So you got Marty Robbins, George Jones, Tanya Tucker. Tanya Tucker singing Delta Dawn, no less. Barbara Fairchild and Charlie Rich. They each get 2 songs, one on each side. This is another CBS special product. Now we're going to go here. We got another comp, Tumbleweed. This has got folks like Willie Nelson, George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Ray Price, Johnny Paycheck, Lynn Anderson, Barbara Mandrell, Larry Gatlin, Charlie Rich, Mel Tillis. A lot of good people on this. And this is on K-Tel. So I thought that was cool. Tumbleweed. Now I got one. This is the Golden Tears. Stay with me. Okay, Golden Tears. Stay with me. Yeah. Don't know. That's the two different songs on here. This is Dave and Sugar. Not too familiar with them, but with a name like Dave and Sugar, I just had to check them out. It's on RCA. Oh. And it's on the Best Buy series. So it's Dave and Sugar. This is 19 something. 1979. So Dave and Sugar. We got Ray Price, Collector's Choice. There's your songs. And this is on Harmony Records. Picked up quite a few Christmas albums. This is Statler Brothers Christmas Card. And it is, let's check it out. Okay, it's on Mercury. And I got more than one Statler Brothers. I also got Bed of Roses. Kind of looks like a live album. Don't know. Here's your songs. And this is on Mercury. Only plain red label. We're starting to run up in time, so I think I'm going to cut this off after the country and come back with jazz and soul and anything else that's left in a second video. Next one up, Roy Clark, My Music. It is a gold stamp promo. And it came out on MCA. Got another Roy, The Entertainer. Great picture of Roy. And this one came out on Dot Records. Well, let's end with this, because it's more spoken word. Burlies. Excited about this. Need to get some Burlies in my collection. It's on Kame Records. Very plain white label. Don't see anything indicating it's a promo. Okay, so that's Burlies. And that is the gospel and country. I'll be back with some jazz and some R&B and anything else that might be in this box. I think that's about it. But part 2 coming up next.